Buy gold and silver now, and you'll never regret why. Let's get to the video. Hey guys, Patrioticstacker here, and I'm back with another great video for you guys today, and I'm celebrating 1,000 subscribers. I want to thank you guys so much for getting me there. I would never think in just 8 months I would make it to 1,000 subscribers. Crap, I didn't even think I'd make it to 100 subscribers. So it really means a lot knowing you guys and girls are liking my videos. It just means a lot, guys. I really appreciate it, and Patrioticstacker just begun. Many more great content to come out, many more videos, and hopefully many more subscribers. But anyways, I'm on another Saturday morning premiere train. Up next, after my little video here, don't forget to go to Big Red Bullion, and after Big Red, make sure you go to Triple P. Links will be in the description down below, and I'm sure someone in the chat will also be throwing in the links to the next premiere. So anyways, as you can see here, I have some beautiful gold and silver. One of my favorite golds and silvers to collect, because it's not the greatest for stacking because it's a high premium, but we have a beautiful first year gold Libertad. One of my favorite gold coins, one of my favorite coins in general. They're just beautiful. 1981 first year, one of the oldest bullion coins, besides the Krugerrand. Up next, no, actually it was the Krugerrand Maple Leaf, and then the Libertad. But the oldest mint in the Americas, for sure. The Mexican mint has been around, I believe, since the 1500s. But here's the beautiful Libertad, and then we have some beautiful old silver Libertads here. These are from 1982 to 1995. Here's the 95 here. The 95 has a higher premium. This is almost a $100 coin for sure. And I had to get it because it's my birth year. Very special to me. And the design on, I believe, 95 or 91. I'm not 100% sure, but they changed the design just a little bit, not by much, but as you can see here, you have the 95, and trust me, this video is not about Libertads, but I just wanted to point this out to anyone that didn't recognize or don't know much about the Libertads. But as you can see there, the one on the 95 is much thinner than its previous design. Also, if you look at the lettering, Plata Pura, there's like lowercase, smaller letters, and these ones are all like capital. But you can see little different details, especially the finish on Libertads. Very cool though, but these are my favorite designs. They kept the same size, but then after that the sizes are about the same size as an American Eagle. They fit in the same capsule. But yeah, anyways, let's get to the point. Why is it a good time to stack gold and silver now? And why you wouldn't regret it? Now, we all know we're going through some bad times. The economy's taking a dump. We got weirdos and people that don't know how to run the country in our office. Things are not looking good for the American people, and not just us, across the world. A lot of bad things are going on. So, with all that, obviously our dollar becomes more worthless. The buying power on that dollar is doesn't get as much as it did last year or the year before. It continues to just fall and fall and fall. You'll read in newspapers or on the news, and they'll say, oh, the dollar's strong, the dollar's strong. Well, yes, it's stronger compared to a lot of the other world's currency. You know, it has always been that way. You know how English is a universal language. You know, when you go to countries in Europe, you know, if people can't understand each other, for example, you take in a German and Italian and they only know how to speak, they can't understand each other. Well, they both most likely understand English, so they use English. Well, same thing with our money. American money is just extremely liquid. It's very well known. So it's stronger than pretty much the rest of the world's currency. But that does not mean that our currency is strong in our country. So in order to protect yourself, you need to have assets, true wealth. And there is nothing backing our dollar besides a promise from the government saying that, you know, this is paper, but it's worth something. It really isn't. Firewood is worth more because you can use firewood to warm your house and cook your food, build houses. Paper bills, you know, it's pretty much toilet paper. So eventually, you know, that currency is going to fail. It usually does. If you look back in history, every currency has failed at one point in time. So gold and silver has been known for wealth for thousands of years. It's real money. It's real wealth. It holds its value. It's a hedge against inflation. And right now, if you have money in the bank in your savings account and it's just sitting there, you are not making any money on that in your savings. You know, what do they give you, a dime every year? You don't get much. Back in the day, you used to be able to live off your interest. Not anymore. They don't give you anything, and even though that dollar amount in your bank doesn't, you know, lose, it's not like you have it in an investing account where if the market's bad, you're going to lose money. No, it's going to stay the same, but the buying power is going to get less. Well, if you stack gold and silver, that protects you from losing buying power. It keeps your wealth safe. It's an insurance. So you don't lose anything. It's a savings in real wealth, and it's a savings where the bank can't take it and make millions on it, and then you get a lousy dime every year. So it's very, very important to stack precious metals. It's God's money. It's true wealth. Every country in this world recognize it as real wealth. Now, there's other forms of real wealth. You have real estate, you know, property, land, guns, food, all types of things. But now, what is real wealth? Things that you can hold in your hand, things that you can use, things that are not going to lose value, things that are important to you and your family. That is real wealth. It's guaranteed. Property, land, homes, precious metals, food, all that stuff is guaranteed. Not some currency that the government promises that it's worth money. Now, obviously, we all need cash. We all need currency to buy the things that we need. But don't put all your eggs in one basket. Spread it around. Diversify that portfolio. It's extremely important to do so. For example, I stack heavily in precious metals, and I stack precious metals for savings, for insuring my wealth, for prepping, for all reasons. And then I have cryptocurrency for making me money. I have real estate, property, land, rentals. So I have passive income that will continue to make me money. I have investing accounts, Roth IRA'S for retirement. It's very important to keep on making money on your money rather than just having it sit somewhere. Now, that's why you won't regret buying this stuff. And also for the new stackers that's watching this video, that started stacking within a year or two. And well, I should say only been stacking for a year or two. You guys haven't seen silver at $17, $18. When you guys started stacking, it was in its $23, $24, $25, $26. Gold was about $18, $19 to $2,000. So you guys have not seen cheap silver or cheap gold. So right now, actually this past month, we've been having some huge dips, and I know that might kind of throw people off, especially like new stackers or whatever, and you kind of get nervous and you want to sell it out, but you got to realize this is for long term. You got to look at this stuff just like your Roth IRA, your traditional IRA, your retirement accounts, your 401k. You hold that until long term, until you retire, then you cash in on that 401k or Roth IRA. Same thing with the precious metals. You hold this stuff until long term. Don't worry about if it drops $10, if it goes up $20. Don't worry. By the time you retire, you will be okay and you will not regret this at all. So getting back to my point, since I like to go off topic a lot of times, for you new stackers, gold and silver right now is on a sale for you guys. Silver just recently went under $18 an ounce, and gold went under $1,700 an ounce. That is a gold and silver sale if you see one. I was excited. I've been buying the dip like crazy this past month. We've been having some great dips in the metal price. But guys that are used to spending mid-20s, almost $2,000 an ounce, this is a great time to back up the truck, especially in times like this. But make sure you have the extra funds to do so. If you have debt, or if you have bills that you need to pay before you splurge a little or save, I don't recommend it. Pay your bills, pay off your debt before you stack or save or anything. You can't save money unless your bills and your debt is paid. If you got debt, there's no saving. Pay that off and then you save. But if you have no debt and you're pretty good with your money, start stacking gold and silver. Protect your wealth. Be safe. Beat a bank. Have real assets. Have real money, what they call God's money. But alright guys, that's why you won't regret stacking gold and silver. It's a hedge against inflation. It's going to protect your wealth. It's all going to pay out in the long term. Just remember, this stuff is for long term. Look at it as your retirement account, your Roth IRA, your 401k. Look at it this stuff the same way. Sorry, I can't talk. That's what it is. It's not cryptocurrency. It's not day trading or anything like that. This is for long term. This is a conservative long term investment. But alright guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this Saturday morning premiere train. Thanks again, Wild West Stacker and Will's Treasure and Pistol Pack and Pilot, and all you guys for inviting me on for another great Saturday premiere train. Don't forget to go to Big Red. The link will be in the description or in the chat somewhere. Someone will be posting it down there, I'm sure. And then after that, closing the premiere out is Pistol Pack and Pilot. So alright guys, keep on stacking that gold and silver and back up the truck. Don't miss out on these dips. Not trying to do any FOMO stuff with you guys, but you don't want to miss out on this stuff right now. You're going to regret it when in a couple months gold's over $2,000 an ounce and silver is almost 30. So even though it's not a bad time to stack, it's never a bad time to stack, but you want to get the stuff cheap. You want to lower that dollar cost average and average everything out. But alright guys, Patriotic Stacker, where is my channel around? There it is out. Peace.